Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Thursday day in the life at Bob Jones University. This is the last week of classes, so it's a normal week, but next week is finals week, which is not a normal week. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like it down below if you do, and subscribe for more videos from me. Okay friends, good morning. So my camera fell. When it fell directly on the mic itself. And I've tried pulling this plastic piece out. I just need pliers to get this out, but I don't have access to that in the dorm. So I'm just gonna film today on my phone. I'm thankful that my camera is not worse. I've been coming out here around 7 to do my devotions in the morning. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Like my Cookie Monster pants is right there. Alright. They're outside. It's also Christmas time, so we have the whole like Christmas lobby set up. I'm gonna get a shower. I had planned to not waste 15 minutes trying to pull this out of my camera, but that's what happened. After, I'm also gonna go to breakfast with my sister. The goal is 7:45, but I wasted 15 minutes, so we'll see. No, I totally forgot to film getting my food, but halfway through my meal. Anyways, breakfast in the DC. Yep. That's the vibe. Alright, we finished dinner. Emily's not actually always on her phone. She's just been busy. She has communication stuff. So we're headed to our biblical theology and practice of biblical counseling, or biblical lifestyle. So that's what we're headed to now. That's a block class, so 9:30 to 10:45. And then we have D group because it's Thursday. So it's currently like 11:45 and we just finished D group in our room and all the girls left. And I just realized I totally forgot to film. So there's that. Anyways, I just made some tea. I am having the Steeped Vitality Orange Rose Hip Black Tea from Young Living. My mom got this a while back and gave it to me. So actually I really like the tea and it's the highest level of caffeination. So I've been doing this instead of coffee since I'm sick. I put my hair up and swapped to a core warmer instead of my big coat because it's not quite as cold as it was earlier. And also I put honey in my tea because I like honey more than the tea. Also, here's the fit in the full mirror. And those are my Bible verses that I read randomly throughout the day. And let's go meet my sister and eat lunch. So as far as Tuesday, Thursday schedules, I already had my 9:30 and then I have lunch free after DG because DG's always at 11 on Thursdays. And then it's a 1:30 class, which is in Stratton Hall.
Busy. I know. It's really busy. Here's mine.
Hello! Lunchtime! So with it being like the last day of classes, they always have Christmas music, and sometimes it's strings, sometimes it's brass. Is it always brass every year? Maybe it's brass every year, but anyways, they always have that for last week of classes. This is not the last day of classes. Tomorrow's the last day of classes. For Thanksgiving, they have like Thanksgiving food. For Christmas, they have Christmas music, Christmas decorations, stuff like that. So it's always fun and festive.
If I could tell you, I don't think you'd believe how long I've felt this way. I'm begging you to stay.
We're headed to class now.
I could show you.
Okay, so I forgot to film again, but I'm not in our building, which is like the health professions bottom floor, and then if you go upstairs, up these, then it goes up to the library. I'm here again with my sister. Some days it's just like this, where we spend the whole day together, like off and on. Other days look really different. But anyways, I'm just gonna be here studying, working on a final project for a class for tomorrow. Last class, we got out a little early, so yep, I'm really tired, but it's a good day.
the same. I feel 100 degrees when you call my name, and I don't know what you say. Hope we feel the same.
Alright friends, it's 4:34 and yes, I'm still in the same building
Then I'll
studying.
have the one
I took a
Thursday.
break
That's 3.
for like 6 minutes, but then I came back. I periodically get up and go to the bathroom because I'm trying to stay hydrated. I started this project over Thanksgiving break because it's like a 50 to 60 verse thing. So we're making good progress and I have till tomorrow night to finish it. So yeah, it's going well. Alright, we're gonna head out to dinner with some friends, and then I have work, and then I'm gonna go back to the dorm and get ready for artist series, and go to artist series, and then probably go back to studying. I walk through the student mall at least once every day, probably 3 times every day, but that's just the student mall. Is the spot between the Nation Bridge and the museum and gallery building. So. There we go, okay. I love it. Once again, I forgot to film when I was getting ready, but now I'm headed to artist series. Here's the fit, boots, hair. I'm a little behind, but that's just the day, apparently. So, artist series, let's go. Okay, so artist series finished up and my friend gave me a card. It's like 9:15 I think right now, but we're walking back. It's freezing. It's better not to wear a coat, I feel like, when you already have a layer, but you do have to just expect to freeze a little bit. So, by the way, it was Handel's Messiah. So, alright, I'll see y'all later at the dorm or something. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like it if you enjoyed it, and subscribe down below. In case I wanted the twirl. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Also, we wore the heeled boots today. Let's just get ready for bed. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with my evening. It's 9:30. I kind of want to just go to bed, but I also have the like artist series energy. So yeah, I have a very clean room until artist series nights when I'm getting ready, because then I'm like rushing. Everything just kind of gets left where it gets left. So yes. Thank you, Dad, if you're watching this video. I really love my pearls. And I tried to wear them tonight. They just didn't work, so one day. Also, my friend who I went with gave me a card and tied it with a ribbon, which was so sweet. I haven't gotten something like that in a very long time, which was so sweet. So I will be putting this bow in my hair at some point. And I think I'm gonna actually eat some of this chocolate tonight because we can. Yeah. I should wash my hands first. It's like when you go to do something and then you realize more needs to be done where you just went. So, dirty sink. My roommate is about to come in, so I'm just gonna, I may have to cut this off. But anyways, on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights, I always change the trash and vacuum the room, because here at Bob Jones we have room jobs on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So I try to vacuum the room the day before, and then also prep the trash bag or tie it off and put it by my door. So I'm also going to be doing that after I get out of this dress. And now the pajama fit is so much like way downplayed versus the dress, but honestly the dress was pretty comfortable, so I can't say this is super different in comfortability. So like I said, I'm kind of energized, so I don't feel like brushing my teeth and going to bed right now, but I should probably brush my teeth so that I don't eat anything else. time to make the room aesthetic and do some chores. This is our cozy, lovely dorm room. Highlights are Christmas lights around the sink, salt lamps placed at 2 of the spaces in the room, and colored Christmas lights at our kitchen space. Super cute and very vibey. This is the room vibes. And I know I always loved seeing room vibes on college videos, so hopefully you're loving it right now because there's not really many Bob Jones dorms online. So this is it. Take it in, enjoy it. I'm trying to figure out what I should do now. Should I brush my teeth first? Should I do some homework? Should I take out my hair? We should probably start in the hair. We'll do the hair. So I figured since we are doing a day in the life, I could talk about this semester. So tomorrow is the last day of classes for I wish. Okay. Restart. Tomorrow is the last day of classes for fall semester, junior year for me, and for the entire year of 2024 because it's going to be a new year starting in just a couple weeks. So we have finals week next week, which I'm going to try to film or some kind of study with me or something or another. And these videos are posting a bit later than I filmed them. So these videos will probably be posting into the new year. So happy 2025, which is insane. I finished all my assignments for the year, which is a huge blessing. I just have studying for finals now. And honestly, studying for finals has been worse in previous years. It's not really that bad this year, so I'm really thankful. But I am very aware of how short break is going to be, and I am going to be working over break. So I want to rest well and get some income over break, but also I have like personal goals like reading and planning for discipleship group for next semester that I want to do. And I'm also the president of a society here, the Ambassador Society. So if you're coming in, please join us. Whether you're coming in next semester or later, please come join the ambassadors because we are wanting to make a big change and we need people to do that. So we have a big semester ahead with Bible conference and other huge events going on, and I'm honestly a bit overwhelmed about it, and I'm learning to trust the Lord even when everything is overwhelming and crazy, which is really good for me, but it's really hard too in the moment. I did 18 credits for the first time this semester. I really liked having a busier schedule, but it was also really crazy, and then I became president for the society last minute, and that was new, and there was just lots of other things going on at the same time, and it was just a lot to process. Honestly, I had too much on my plate to where I could process life, and life was really hard for a bit, but God was gracious, and fall break and Thanksgiving break came at the perfect time, and he just reminded me how I have family and community, and that there is life outside of academics and Bob Jones and this like present month and this present day in my life. So that was a huge blessing, and I have been challenged this semester to take the promises and the truths of God's word and ask myself, do I really believe these? And if I say I believe them, then am I acting on it? Am I acting in faith that I believe those things? So that's been very convicting, very challenging, and guiding for me this semester. So I'm very thankful for that, but it's like hard. It's like you want to, for instance, you want to be sad and feel like, oh, college is never going to end. It's just this ongoing thing, but it's not. And even this earth, this temporal life that we live in right now is not going to last forever. So as Christians, we get to hold on to the hope of Christ and him coming again and taking us into heaven, and yes, relieving us from the earth, but our goal should really be to glorify the Lord. So we can hold to that hope that this world, with all its toil, is going to end. However, we also need to realize the responsibilities that we've been given and things that we've been given here on earth right now today to steward and to steward those with joy, because it's our duty and because it's a gift and an opportunity to glorify the Lord. So all of those, it's one thing to have it mentally, it's another thing to do it, and another thing to believe it in your heart. So I've been encouraged and greatly tried this semester, and I'm so thankful. I am overwhelmed with next semester, and I need to not be overwhelmed with next semester in the sense that I'm fearing. So I'm trying to work through that right now. It's something I'm working on, is really trusting the Lord with next semester and trusting that He's going to give me the grace that I need for each and every day in the day that He's given that day. There was a quote in chapel the other day. It said, "Grace, today's grace for today, tomorrow's grace for tomorrow." And it's that idea of not worrying about tomorrow and just focusing on today. So that's been very guiding for my heart and for me to focus on the Lord in today, and not all the questions and swirling things and everything else. There's also a chapel message. The chapel messages have been just so good. There's also one on contentment, which is very convicting and encouraging as well. Just the reminder that God truly is satisfying. So if I'm not being satisfied in Christ, then I'm having idolatry in my heart, which is hard to hear, but it's so true and it's so good. So I'm very thankful. Hopefully some of those truths encourage you guys. And I'm thankful that I get to share online what I'm learning here in college as a college student at a Christian college, and here at Bob Jones too. So make sure you guys like this video if you enjoyed it. Again, subscribe down below if you have not already, and let's continue getting ready for the evening and brush out this hair because we have some knots in it. And I want to start doing interviews, so like interviewing other Bob Jones students, but I don't know what to interview them on. So please leave comments down below on what you would like to hear about from Bob Jones students on some kind of interview, or like what's your experience with, or thoughts on that type of thing, because I would love to do those interviews if I can, and I'm going to be super busy, as I've already said, next semester. Anyways, comment down below what you want to see, what you want to hear from me, and I can get it on a list and hopefully start creating it for you guys. Okay, so I figured out what else I need to do tonight. I'm gonna review my Spanish. Also, we have these lights that I totally forgot about to make the room even more aesthetic. Okay, so study Spanish. I have one paper to read before tomorrow for presentations. I'm just reviewing for Spanish, so I'm going back to the chapter, like, reviews. para capítulo 1. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Elise. Mucho gusto. ¿De dónde eres tú? Estudiar, hablar, mandar un mensaje, necesitar. I've studied enough Spanish for tonight, so I'm gonna get up in my bed and read a paper, and then read my Bible and go to bed. So thank you again so much for watching. Make sure you like it down below if you enjoyed. Comment a video that you want to see from me, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of these next 2 videos.